Hello, everyone. Can you guys give me a number one if you can see me and hear me okay? Number one. All right. Hey, Salobrena's in the house. Hello, Salobrena. Good to see you. Hello, Kristen, SJ, Michelle, and Ida. How you doing, JT? Hey, Clint, Colleen. Trusting God first. Hello, how are you? Matthew Truckin, how you doing? Oh, you guys are going fast now. Hello, Kathy, naturally me. A9, how you doing, Josh? Lori, hello. Mary Beth, Debbie, mind your own beeswax. I got it right this time. Mona Lisa, North Star, Gwen. What do we got here? Well, hello, everyone. How's everyone doing today? Look at that. We're already getting up there. Let's give it about another minute of me doing my salutations before we start. Hello, Steve. How you doing? Life Prepared. Warren Mullins. Jonathan Taylor. Ron. Six Sigma 6. Darren. Nancy. Homestead Hopeful Tara. Lady Kicks 34. Fran. Vote the Power. Forest Chips. Wandering Spirit. Steve. Sydney. SJ. Chris. Third Eye Open. How you doing? B. Jeffrey. Mama's Legacy or Mama's Legacy. Let's see who else we got here. Who Mongoose. Jenny, hello. Yeka, hello. Hello, Kathy. I think I missed a few of you. Lori, Rose. Well, hello, everyone. It's good to see you guys today. I hope you guys are having a good week so far. Let me see. Let's see. I have a comment here that I wanted to go over. Okay, I'm going to go over this comment right quick. Let's see. Carmen Gizzy. Hello from West Texas. Hello, Carmen, and thank you very much. Let me see something really quick. All righty. Okay. Who else do we have here? Joyce. Iona. Let's see, AP, have you tried chia seeds pudding? I have not tried chia seeds pudding. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, before I start, hello, Italian Tiatwaki, hello. I like that name. Let me see. Old man, how you doing, old man? Good to see you. Old man says, what do you think of a 1 gallon bottle of hand sanitizer for $9.99? I think that's pretty expensive, but supply and demand is the name of the game when it comes to economics. And if someone's willing to pay $10 for a 1 gallon bottle of hand sanitizer, then someone I'm sure is willing to sell it. When I think about it, maybe that's not a terrible price because I remember that before all this stuff started, I bought a couple of half-gallon bottles, and they were probably like $4 or $5 a piece. So I guess that's not a bad price when it comes down to it, when I do the math. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, let me go ahead and cover this real quick before we start, talking about food shortage and why I think that at the beginning, all right, and a little towards a little later on, that mostly food shortages are going to be due cost to people not having money. But let me go ahead and cover this first. So I opened a Rumble account and I've been navigating through Rumble and I've uploaded a few videos on there just to see how things go and everything. And I think that it's a great platform for a few reasons. The first reason is that they don't censor you there, number one, all right? The second reason is because of its ease of use, right? Number two, what I don't really like about it that much is that it's not that popular yet. But I think that because of the first two reasons I gave you guys, that it's a good platform, that eventually it will become more popular. So what I'm going to do is tomorrow, either tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, I'm going to do a short video showing you all how to sign up for Rumble because it is very easy to do, and showing you all how you can follow me on Rumble. That way we can have another backup as far as having a channel backup in case something happens here on YouTube. I'm not sure if you've heard about this, but it seems that Google is now entering chat rooms and either deleting and censoring chats within the chat rooms. So if you all remember me saying in the past, I've said it several times, that eventually the algorithm is going to come after preppers. Now, I hope I'm wrong, but seeing what's happened to Prepper Nation, and then I saw it happen again to the Angry Prepper when he was interviewing Prepper Nurse 1, where Google actually got into their chats and started censoring the people that were leaving comments on their chats. So what I'm going to do is every time I upload a video onto YouTube from now on, I'm going to go ahead and upload it into Rumble, probably like 2 or 3 days later, just so that I can have an archive of my videos from YouTube on Rumble. And like I said, tomorrow or the day after, I'm going to go ahead and do a video showing you how to sign up for Rumble and how to find me on Rumble and pretty much how to find anyone that you're looking for on Rumble. It's very easy to do. It's a little bit tricky at first if you're not used to it, but once you know the system, it's very easy to do. So the reason I'm doing that video is so that you don't have to go through the work of having to discover how to do it yourselves. All you have to do is follow the instructions on my video that I do. So I'll be putting that out tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. All right. Excuse me. Another thing is, thank you very much to all of you that have come over to Patreon. I am starting to post some videos on Patreon. I'm going for one a week right now, and it may become more depending on what articles and or stories come out that I think are pretty important that I wouldn't want to put on YouTube. So far, I put up 2 videos on Patreon that I really wouldn't want to put on YouTube, and they're up there. So thank you very much to all of you that have come over. For those of you that have not and maybe are thinking about it, it's only $1 a month, and you can do whatever you want. You can contribute as much as you want, but as little as $1 a month will get you over there. And it's a place where we can have discussions that we couldn't have on YouTube otherwise. And another thing that I'm planning to do for Patreon as well is I'm going to probably start this next month on a trial basis to see how it works. But maybe once or twice a month, we will have an after party. I think I'll call it my after party for a live stream. So for example, if we have a live stream on a Sunday, we'll have a live stream after party over on Patreon for those that are on Patreon as well, so that we can have more one-on-one interaction over there. So like I said, ladies and gentlemen, if you're interested in that, the link is under the description. I think it's going to end up being a great platform for us to have more one-on-one. So yeah, that's that. I see Grim is in the house. All right. How you doing, Grim? So like I said, I'll be doing that video on Rumble here within the next couple of days. I'm pretty excited about Rumble. It seems like it's a very good platform. So we'll just have to see how it works out. However, most of my videos are going to be here first on YouTube because, as we know, YouTube right now, with all of its negative things that it's got going for it, it is the biggest platform in the world for people to find. It does have the most ease of use. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to expand and diversify just like every other YouTube out there, just in case something happens on this platform, we can still be connected via a different platform. All right, so I wanted to go ahead and cover a comment from my very last video just a couple hours ago. I think I put up. It was just an impromptu mini payday prep because I had to go to base today. I had an appointment over there, so I stopped by the commissary. And surprisingly, when I stopped by there was a lot of pretty good deals over there. All right, so that's from that video this comment is coming from. And the comment is from Chaos Adventures. And Chaos asks, AP, when does one say I have enough food, or should I just keep on buying food? All right, I don't want to tell you to just keep on buying food, but I will tell you what I do. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, it's a little bit warm in here. Lose my breath. But so once you have your pantry set up for however many months you want to be prepared for. So let's say, for example, that if you want to be prepared for 6 months and your pantry is set up for 6 months with things that you eat every day, and you know you can survive off of your pantry for 6 months, All you have to do is continue to rotate that food. Continue to fill in the gaps whenever there's a gap and continue to rotate that food. All right. So once you feel that you have enough food for however long it is that you want to be prepped for, be it 3 months, 6 months, a year, 2 years, whatever, all you have to do is then maintain your pantry to the level that you would need it to be so that it can feed you and your family for that certain amount of time. At that time, you have enough food. If you have more room, then go ahead and take it a step further and then start putting away some long-term preps. My favorite long-term preps to put away are your dried ingredients, flour, rice, wheat berries, oats, sugar, salt, spices, things like that that you can put away that you're not going to have to touch until it's time to break the glass in case of emergency. And you're going to have to get into those things, right? Those long-term food storage, they should last you 25, 30 years if you package them properly. All right. So that's what I would say is how much food you should have. It's how much you're going to need for the time that you feel you need to be prepared for. And then if you want to add on some long-term preps on top of that, by all means, go ahead. I think the more the merrier. I don't think that there is enough as long as you have enough room or more room to continue stacking it up. Let's see. And look at that, ladies and gentlemen. We're already 737 in after 11 minutes. Thank you very much for joining in today. I truly do appreciate you guys being here. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, the title of this video today is Food Shortages Are Due More to the Lack of Money Than to the Lack of Food. So I'm going to go ahead and put this question on you. Are there really, really bad food shortages where you live? Sure, we hear about shortages of one item or another. Some places have a shortage of paper products. Some places have a shortage of meat. Some places have a shortage of beans. Some places have a shortage of one thing that another place may not have a shortage of. But right now, when I look throughout news articles and I see, and I see videos on YouTube, what I'm seeing most right now is that people cannot attain food for the most part because they don't have the money. All right. So I remember saying a long time ago that I think that mainly food shortages were going to start with people just not having money to buy food because either food is too expensive or because of what I feel about the middle class, and is that the middle class is being obliterated. All right. In my opinion, the middle class is being erased. And all of those people, if you saw my video, I think it was from yesterday, about the 25,000 people that were seeking help in, I think it was Dallas, Texas, that were seeking help from the food bank. And you saw the mile long or miles long car lines that were just waiting there to get food. One person on there, I believe someone left a comment saying that there was someone on there that waited 6 hours in line in their car to get a box of food, right? Why is that? The food is still available. They just can't afford it. So right now, I feel that the main problem with the food shortage right now is that there is a shortage of food for people that cannot afford to go buy food because the economy has been devastated to such a point where people are just broke and they're just pretty much trying to hold on to what they have, trying to keep their homes, trying to keep their vehicles so that they can have a vehicle to go back to work if they do have a job to go back to. So I think this is going to continue for a while, really depending on what the state governments and or later on the federal government decides to do as far as lockdowns go. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you this. I think that if we have a serious lockdown again within the United States of America, that's pretty much going to finish the job of the middle class. I mean, think about it. They are expecting, if I remember the numbers right, I think it's about 16 million households are expected to foreclose on their homes before the end of this year or by the beginning of next year. 16 million households. Where are those people going to go? If they don't have a job and they can't afford to pay their mortgages, what makes anyone think that they're going to be able to afford to pay rent? Rent is usually more than mortgages. I see a time coming where there's going to be multiple families living under the same household just because they cannot afford to have a home for their own family. There's going to be 1 or 2 or 3 families living together. And that's not a good thing. I hope that does not occur, but I see a time when that's going to happen. And as I said several months ago, that the Federal Reserve, what they are doing is they are buying everything. Eventually, they will own it all. If they continue to print money or to loan money, the Federal Reserve doesn't really print money. When I say the Federal Reserve, I mean all banks, right? What the Federal Reserve does is they loan money to banks. So, and the way they loan money to banks is by trading those monies with like mortgage-backed securities from the banks or bonds that the banks buy. All right. So the real money printing occurs at the bank, right? Not really the Federal Reserve. All right. But when I say Federal Reserve, I mean all banks because they're all part of the Federal Reserve. So, so like I said, the Federal Reserve, I feel they're on their way to trying to own everything. Right now, the Federal Reserve owns about 34% of all the mortgages in the United States. Now think about that. The Fed, through the issuance of printed money for mortgage-backed securities from banks, they own about 34% of all of the mortgages in the United States. So, I'm not trying to be doom and gloom, but it's just reality, ladies and gentlemen. That's what it is. It's reality. It's what it is. Only in My Dreams is in the house. How you doing, Only in My Dreams? Hello, Anna. So what do we have here? Let's see who else we have in the house, all right? Let's say hello. We have Jeannie in the house. Hello. Joe, Carter's, David, Lois Young. Lois, how you doing, Lois? Be Charming. Let's see. Carmen Gizzy. Hello, Carmen. And Jeff Gregory says that you have to realize that in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, there are 7.5 million people. 25,000 is not bad. Yeah, that may be true. And thank you for that, Jeff. I appreciate that, that information. That may be true, but realize also that 40% of those 25,000 people that went there for assistance, that 40% of those were people that had never asked for assistance before. So yeah, I mean, that's a very good point that, that there's a lot of people. Like I remember reading an article a while back that in Queens, New York, a food bank or a church, I think it was, handed out like 10,000 meals in one day as well. So, but the thing is also is that it's not just happening in one area. It's happening in many, many cities throughout the country. And I'm really sorry to hear that, Joyce. Hello, who is that? Mayra? Hello, Mayra. Yeah, look at here. Karen says that she lives with her brother and adult son because they cannot afford a place of their own. So, people are going to do what they have to do to survive. But I think it's going to end up being that we're going to have to become more communal, I guess you can say. Hey, how you doing, Southern Boy Prepper? Kay Miller, how you doing? Welcome. Let me see. I think yeah, Salobrena, good point. Salobrena says that Salobrena, I'm not sure if it was 25,000 cars or if they counted 25,000 people, counting the people individually. So, but that's a good point. If it was 25,000 cars, then yeah, it'd be a lot more than what we think as far as people. Yeah, thank you, JT. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, go check out let me see if I can see our fellow YouTubers over here. Only in My Dreams. Go check out Only in My Dreams. You're going to love her channel. Very versatile. Okay, very versatile. And what I mean by that is she doesn't just do prepping. She does food hauls. And I'll go ahead and say this a second time. I really enjoy her dollhouse video. I think one of the reasons I really enjoy it is because it's not something that I do. And it was pretty cool learning about it. So we also have Southern Boy Prepper. Go check out Southern Boy Prepper. Everybody here knows Grim Survival. Go check out my little brother from another mother, Grim Survival. Let's see who else. Hello, Happy Mac. Hello, Kay Miller. Hey, thank you, Chief Jim. I appreciate that. Hello, Skyla. Oh, goodness gracious. I almost missed a super chat. Teresa Ethel, thank you very much for the super chat. Thanks for all you taught me, AP, with your channel. Well, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you for that. You're very generous. And I don't like to take the credit for everything, ladies and gentlemen. It's all of us together. I've learned I know I've learned more from you guys than I have, than the other way around. I'm sure that I've learned more from you guys from reading the comments than what I've, shown you guys. So it's a two-way street here, and I truly do appreciate your guys' knowledge as well. Ma, I didn't know you have a YouTube channel. You got to be kidding me. Ma says, did you catch my bacon sausage canning video? Well, Ma, we're going to have to take a look for you. Ma, do you have a YouTube channel? Go ahead and leave that in all caps so I can know. Whew, that was a close one, ladies and gentlemen. A big rat just went by me. JT, what are you doing? JT says for 15 seconds of airtime with Karma. I think Karma's sleeping, or she's upstairs. I'll see here if in a couple of minutes little Miss Alaska Prepper can bring her down. Thank you, JT. Did you see the big rat, Leah? A big rat went behind my back. Hey, big rat, you want to go get Karma real quick? They want to see them. They want to see her. Don't even come on camera with that hair, okay? Yeah. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, you don't want to look at that head right now. Oh, there she is. Look at that. Say hi. Look at the camera. Huh? Say hello. Look, she was sleeping.
Hit the rat with a sandal.
She was sleeping. Huh? Were you sleeping? She was sleeping. Oh, goodness. Hello, Maida. How you doing? I haven't seen you. Look, what is this? Oh, my goodness. Let's see who else.
Hello, everyone. Hello. Yes. Comment. Yes.
Go ahead, Victor. You want to take over for a minute?
Of course.
There you go. Hey, listen. Don't get me demonetized, okay?
Okay. How do I get him demonetized? How do I do this? What do I have to say?
And look, we only have 2 thumbs down. Ask them to give us a thumbs up. Ask them to give us a thumbs up.
Many thumbs down.
No, not thumbs down. Thumbs
We're
up,
at 3.
Victor.
Need more. Hey, Victor, love the hair. Yes, I do as well. Hello from Pennsylvania. Is it nice there? Hello from Texas. It is not nice there. Victor have gotten up from nap. No, I do not nap. Like father, like son.
No.
He does not have that much hair, as he gazes into camera. Where else am I supposed to gaze? Where is camera? I don't see. Hello from Bay Area.
Victor, you're supposed to be looking at the camera right here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, look at this, ladies and gentlemen. That is a big one right there. That's a big old zit you got there. Don't pop it. That'll get me demonetized.
Will it?
Yeah, because that's a medical procedure. I'm just kidding. I mean,
hello, Victor from Louisiana. These go too fast. I cannot read. I will look at this one. Victor is grow facial hair. Yes.
Let's see, Victor.
It is November.
Look at that.
Hello from Colorado.
Look, Bruno Mars. Okay. All right, Victor.
I am not an electrician.
All right, Victor. Good job. Okay. All right. Come on. Good job. Victor.
I still have It has only been 12 dislikes.
Oh my goodness. The dislikes have gone up 600% since you sat down.
Yes, we need another, what is it, 88 more.
We had a 600, look at this, going up more. Even higher now.
We need 87 more dislikes before I must leave.
Oh my goodness. Look at the dislikes, they're just shooting up.
16. Yes. No. Jola T. Down. Thumbs down.
Say thank you for the super chat.
Thank you very much.
And make Kenneth sure that you read that.
At what age do you start teaching a child to prep? You start teaching them when you start teaching them.
You really don't want to ask Victor any real questions, all right, ladies and gentlemen?
How am I supposed to tell you when you start teaching them? It is up to you. They're your children. You teach them when you think you need to. Typically at age of 1.5 or more.
No, I actually have a good answer for that if you would allow me to take seat.
You act like you own this.
I mean, I guess I do own this. Oh, goodness. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. That is it. All right. Let's see. Someone asked a good question. Kenneth Spiegel. That's a great question, man. No one's ever asked me that question before. I'm going to give you my opinion, though. I think that through your actions and your examples, your children will learn how to prep just by watching you and you involving them in the things that you do. You don't have to call it prepping. You don't have to say, hey, Jimmy, come here and help me prep. But say, hey, Jimmy, come on over here and hold this bag while I close it with an iron, while I seal it with an iron. Then they may ask, well, what are you doing? And then you just go ahead and teach them as they ask questions because of what they're watching you do. So I think that would be the approach that I would take. Like, for example, Little Miss Alaska Prepper has helped me a lot with putting long-term food storage away, because it's a lot easier when you have more than two hands doing it. So she's helped me. So I'm pretty confident that she knows how to do it. She's not a, like full-blown prepper like I do. She understands why I do it and she understands why it's necessary. But I'm pretty sure that if she had to do it, that she could do it just because she's watched me do it so many times. Even Victor, I think, would be able to do it. Hey, Victor, as soon as you went away, some of the thumbs down started going away. No, go away. Don't stay away.
One second.
Hey, Big B, don't be doing that, Big B. What is wrong with you? I'm going to have to hurry up and hide that so Victor won't see it.
Coca-Cola.
Are you doing a Coca-Cola commercial?
Wait. Coca-Cola. It is very delicious. Drink it. And please pay us money. Mostly the money.
Okay. Oh, my goodness. Let's see. I'm missing questions here, Victor.
This company's been around for over 100 years. Damn.
The reason why Victor loves Coca-Cola so much is because he thinks he's still drinking the original recipe. Remember the original recipe of Coca-Cola? They included this substance in it that, it's illegal now.
They still use it.
Okay.
Yeah, they process the leaves. They're the only ones allowed to.
Who is that? Where's Victor? What is wrong with you?
In Coca-Cola, they still
What are you doing, Victor?
They still use processed coca leaf. They get it from Colombia.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what's going on here. I think there's a problem with the sound.
Yes. The white stuff that falls from the sky when you have party.
Let's see.
And I like Coca-Cola because it is free.
Oh, it's really free for him too, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to have to hide whatever there's left. If it was up to me and my wife, the soda that we bought right here will probably last us 6 months to a year.
JT.
Not with this guy.
Not full of sugar. It says cane sugar.
It's cane sugar, JT.
It is old man sugar.
Come on, JT. Get your act together. That's not sugar. It's cane sugar.
Old man sugar. It moves very slowly.
Oh, yeah. That's the kind of sugar that moves really slow. Oh,
of
hey,
course
how you
I
doing,
have
Floridian Prepper?
I just do not post anything on channel.
Oh, well, there you go, Victor. You just demonetized the video. That's it.
Why?
Because you showed the Coca-Cola.
Oh, no.
Oh, my goodness.
We're only at 16 thumbs down. I do not.
Oh, goodness. Look at that. The thumbs down are going away. Let's step away again. Let's see if it works.
Oh, it went up. Yes.
Hey, Grim Survival, what are you doing, man? Grim Survival, what are you doing?
The Eminem video. What?
My little brother from another mother is trying to throw me under the house.
Eminem. Oh.
Look at that. Big D is also trying to throw me under the bus. That's okay because Victor doesn't watch my videos.
I watched some.
Let's see. Everyone here is trying to sabotage me today. I don't know. I don't understand what I did wrong.
See, Victor can do no wrong. This is correct.
Oh, goodness gracious. You don't understand how wrong you are, whoever said that. Oh, goodness. Victor, how old are you?
I'm 54.
Victor says he's 54. Oh, goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, Victor just grabbed something to sit on. Oh, my
I've
goodness.
been 54 for 54 years.
Oh, hey, listen. Here's a good comment.
I want to read.
No, this sounds like it's important.
I will be serious.
You
I will.
okay?
I promise,
It's
I
this
promise.
one right here.
OK_Farm Gal. She writes, I am a food bank coordinator in Oklahoma, and we are seeing more families living together. Is that a comma or period?
A period.
Our population is only 3,300 of what, people?
Yes.
And we've been so overwhelmed that we can only serve families every 3
Wow.
months. Saddy face.
That's incredible.
Emoji.
Hey, thank you for that, okay? Wow, so just in case, all right, I'm not saying that Victor did not do a good job, but just in case some of you didn't understand what Victor read, okay, Farm Girl says, I am a food bank coordinator in Oklahoma, and we are seeing more families living together. Our population is only 3,300, and we've been so overwhelmed that we can only serve families every 3 months.
Would you like me to do
Wow.
my radio
no,
voice?
No. Just a second. No, the next one. Okay, the next one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait, here. We have a super chat. You can do the radio voice here.
Arkansas's living. Good stuff. Ain't too weird down here. Been making a few vids also. Take care up there.
That was Victor's radio voice, ladies and gentlemen. Please look at all the thumbs down that we got because of your radio voice. Let's see. Arkansas Living, thank you very much. Arkansas Living says, good stuff. Ain't too weird down here. Been making a few vids also. Take care of there. Okay, thank you. So you guys aren't doing bad in Arkansas. That's a good deal. Hey, Arkansas Living, you have a YouTube channel? If you do, put up your link, and moderators, if you see Arkansas Living, put up a link. Can you please make sure it's not blocked? Thank you. Okay. No, Victor did not find the M&Ms, and he's not going to find them. I hid him somewhere. He will never find them. I hid him under his work boots. Let's see.
I as well love
Hey, hello,
Coca-Cola.
Estella. How you doing, Estella? It's good to see you.
Obviously, I talk like this. If I was not talking like this, I would not talk like this. I don't know who posted this.
Oh, I don't remember. Barbara asked, what was the first food that I ever pressure canned?
It was bacon.
No, it wasn't. It was, I started out doing jams. I think it was strawberry jam. Hey, Prepper Nation is in the house. How you doing, brother? It's good to see you, man. I started out doing jams, but believe it or not, pressure canning meats and beans is a lot easier than making jams using the water bathing method. Believe it or not, it's a lot easier. So if you want to start out canning and you think that making jellies and jams is easy, it's not difficult. It's just a process that you have to be extremely sanitary. All right, when you're water bathing, you have to be very sanitary. Try not to use plastics, and try not to use what do you call it? Like woods. Just try to use like stainless steel pots and utensils, and be very sanitary. However, when you're pressure canning like proteins such as meats or stews or beans, you really don't have to be as sanitary. Of course, it is good to be sanitary, but you really don't have to be as, because when you pressure can, it's going to kill everything anyways, all right?
By the way, go Steelers 9-0. We are undefeated. Yes.
Let's see. Let's see. Chris Culp says, just got my All-American 915 pressure canner. It took you 5 months to get it. Wow. Well, at least you got it, right? And you got a good one. The All-American is going to last you the rest of your life. What I would recommend with the All-American is maybe buy an extra set of knobs, the little knobs that you twist down. Maybe buy an extra pressure gauge and an extra bleeder that lets the steam out. Get one of those each, just as an extra. That way you can have them in case one of yours ever breaks. You can just replace it. Hugh Mongoose says, what is your oldest prep food year? Let's see. I think 2012, I have some...
Bacon.
No, not bacon. I think I have some beef from 2012, either beef or meatloaf or something like that.
I am not in school.
But I do have some long-term food storage that I bought from like a third party that's probably about 10 years old, okay? And I believe I reviewed some of that a while back. And you know what? I forgot the darn name of that food company. It wasn't Wise. It was Go Foods. If you guys been in the prepping game for a while, if you remember Go Foods, long time ago, I think they changed their name, but I have some of those. And I actually reviewed one of those packages, I think earlier this year, and it was still good.
Boo! No Eagles. Boo!
Let's see. Arkansas Living, thank you. Let's see. It won't let me. It's all good, though. Thanks for the plug anyways. Not much there, but channel name is... Oh, okay, so you don't really have... So you're not really active on your YouTube channel, Arkansas Living. Okay, I understand. Thank you very much. Go Eagles.
Boo!
Hey, hello, C-Max. Welcome. Welcome, C-Max.
Boo Rams! How do you have worst Super Bowl in history?
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're enjoying this, please give us a thumbs up because Victor has already cost us 28 thumbs down. Oh, good. Ladies and gentlemen.
72 more to go.
You know what, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you this.
Boo.
If it makes you happy to give this a thumbs down because Victor's here, that's okay. I don't mind. I really don't mind. I honestly don't know what thumbs up or thumbs down do. I really don't know. Some say it's an algorithm that recommends your videos to more people. I don't know. It's all good. Let me see. Chris asks, how do you deal with people or family that doesn't get what's going on? You don't. I mean, you don't. You can try all you want, but, eventually they're going to do what they're going to do. They're adults. And what I've always said is this, is that if they don't pay your bills, then you don't have to worry about what they say, whether it be positive or negative. If they pay your bills, maybe that's different. But if they don't pay your bills, don't worry about what they're going to say. Of course, being that they're family members and or friends, you should try to help them and maybe convince them lightly that they should be putting away a little bit extra just in case hard times come their way. But in the end, you don't pay their bills. So you can't make them do what you know is the right thing to do. 37. Oh my goodness, Victor. Victor, I'll tell you what, Victor. Let's see if we can get rid of those 37 thumbs down if you go take care of your hair. Go take care of your hair, comb it, brush it, and come back nice and neat. And let's see if that can change. What do you think?
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, should Victor go and take care of his hair? Give us a yes or a no, please.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Prepper Nation says
No.
Victor should get one of those furry Russian hats.
Yes.
I think we've got
Yes.
more yeses
Yes.
than no.
Yes. No. Victor stays as is.
No.
Yes.
Wait a
See?
minute.
I
Yes,
have
yes,
agreed.
yes. Look, there's 3 yeses. Yes. Kelly says no, he's fine. But there was more yeses than no's, Victor. All I'm saying is that I think the yeses did it. Yes, Victor, do it. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Oh, goodness. Now you're going to be able to see Victor's true face. Wait till he comes out. He's going to look really pretty. Okay. He's going to go make friends with his brush right now. Let's see, ladies and gentlemen, remember, if you're going to ask a question, go ahead and put it all in caps, okay? That way it'll be easier for me to see. And just in case some of you weren't here during the last live stream, I went ahead and put a 30-second timer on the chats. That way it won't go so fast, and I can hopefully catch most of the questions. I think I saw Redneck out there. How you doing, brother? It's good to see you. Let me see. Kay Miller asks, have I heard of the Zavor Duo Cooker Canner? Never heard of that brand. Never have. The Redneck Prepper, how you doing? What brand of cracker was that you vacuum packed? Oh, so you're asking about the crackers that I took out of the Mylar bag a couple days ago? By the way, those turned out great, okay? And so now I know that I can put crackers away in that same manner for at least 5 years and they're going to be good. I have like 3 more packs of those that are put away that I did during the same time frame. And I'm going to go ahead and open those up maybe one next year, maybe a couple years after that to see if they'll be good up to like 10 years.
I do not have to prepare. I simply steal whatever this man prepares instead.
Let's see. North Star, thank you. North Star says, appreciate the extra entertainment provided by Victor. Your son is a good sport. Thanks for all the advice on your channel. Thank you, North Star.
And thank you very much.
I think did I miss a super chat? Let me check real quick.
I know I am entertaining, yes.
Let me see real quick. I think I might have missed a super chat. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? I figured out how to check it out. Actually, Grim Survival hooked me up.
They like messy hair better.
Okay, I didn't miss one. That's good. They like the messy hair better?
That is what they say.
Oh, my goodness.
I cannot get a haircut. No cowboys. No cowboys here. Get out of here. I cannot get haircut. It is November.
Are you telling people to get out of here? What is wrong with you?
He is a Cowboys fan. This is illegal.
This is not the USSR, okay? You cannot tell people who they want to vote for or don't want to vote. I mean, who they can cheer for
We
or
have
not.
half of that in name of country. We do. We have U.S.
Prepper Nation says your hat on Grimm's LL. You're talking about my hat, Prepper? You're talking about my hat, John? There you go. There you go. This is my state trooper hat. Hey, be careful, ladies and gentlemen, or I'll give you a ticket. Let me see. What do we got here?
Victor,
Hey, Southern Boy Prepper. How you doing, brother? It's good to see you, man.
Thanks, Victor. You're welcome.
Southern Boy Prepper says, Victor reminds me I need to head to the barber. Oh, there you go. Good job, Victor.
We love Victor. We are on the Arizona/Mexico border, and the Walmart is getting low on things. No
TP, no toilet paper, huh?
You can build TP out of sticks from woods.
I hope you're stocked up on TP. I really, man, you know what, ladies and gentlemen, everyone that's here right now, even if you're new, if you're not stocked up by now, you still have time, okay? You still have time to go out there. You may have to travel to a few different stores, but you still have time to go out there and stock up, on those things that you know you're going to need. If you're new to prepping, at least try to start with the next 3 months. If you are new to prepping and you don't have an extended pantry, don't go out there thinking that you have to go get a year's supply of food over the weekend. If you can afford it, that's great. If you can afford it and you have the room, that's great. But don't stress yourself out thinking that you have to go out there and get a year's supply over the weekend. All right? Start out with trying to build up to like a 3-month supply. All right? That's going to give you great peace of mind, and it's going to allow you to think more logically, knowing that you at least have 3 months put away. And then slow and steady wins the race. All right?
NED. It is called a brush, a personal grooming appliance that straightens and or fashions your hair in any way that you please.
Okay. Oh, goodness. Let's see. Tonal Switch, I believe.
Don't buy anything up here.
Looking into 100 acres near Fairbanks. Have you ever been there? Would it be remote enough? About, let me see, tonal switch about 50 miles north of Fairbanks. Land is very inexpensive and there's no property tax. However, there's absolutely no utilities up there at all. It is completely off grid, and a lot of the land is landlocked, meaning that you have to actually build a road to your land from the highway and or come in from the air onto a lake. All right, so but once in a while a piece of land comes up that's a very good deal. If you go to the DNR site, Alaska DNR, they have what is called over-the-counter land sales, and they have a site that shows all of the land in Alaska that is being sold as is by the state, and it is very easy to purchase that way. Let's see. 454 says we just butchered a hog and cow. Meat will now not be a problem. That's good. That's awesome.
For a minute? A whole minute? That is it? Just a minute.
When he said for a minute, he meant like for a long time. You know,
then why did he not say for a long time?
It's just a figure of speech, Victor.
This is a perfect segue. I will be releasing video dealing on idioms of America and how people misuse them. Probably. Maybe.
I don't even know what he just said, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. Chunky ask, which is better for long-term food storage? Mylar bags or vacuum seal bags, and why? I prefer Mylar bags because they're a lot sturdier than the Food Saver vacuum seal bags because they have an actual metal liner and they do not allow any air in or out over time because they have a metal liner, and they don't allow any sunlight in. All right, because they have that metal liner. That's why I prefer Mylar bags. However, I do have Food Saver bags as well, and I use my Food Saver bags mostly for things that I'm not really going to put for long term. If I'm going to pack something away for a year or two, I have no problem using the Food Saver bags. I like them mostly for my meats that I put in the freezer so that they don't get freezer burn.
G2 Walla 2.
Thank you, G2 Walla 2.
This super chat is 2 for Victor. A tip for the comic act and making me laughy cry emoji sideways emoji.
Well,
exclamation.
G2 Walla 2, thank you very much for that. Now Victor only owes me another $773,980.
No. $70.
70, okay. Thank you, Carolyn. Thank you very much for your super chat. Thank you very much, G2. That's very generous. I'll make sure that I deduct that Coca-Cola that Victor drank from that 1999. What do we have? Yeah, are we having a little buffering, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, let's see. We got that. Someone here, James Knox said, don't forget the hand crank radio. Absolutely. You know, I think that we all ought to have a hand crank radio, and it doesn't have to be an expensive one. I think it was the video that I put up where I was going through my prepper box. It was a mystery box because I've had it away for a long time. So I was going through it with you guys, and I had a hand crank radio in there that was an emergency radio as well. Something like that would be a great thing to have. Just take it, put it away, play it every once in a while to make sure it still works. Let's see. Gail Strong asks, what are the rules on oxygen absorbers? One more time. I want to write it down. No problem, Gail. So the rule of thumb for oxygen absorbers is you use 400 cc's for every gallon. So for example, if you're putting away a 5-gallon bucket of whatever dried item you're putting away, you're going to use a 2000 cc oxygen absorber. There are some things that I like to use more than that for. For example, if I'm putting flour away in a 5-gallon bucket, I'll try to double that up. The reason for that is because flour is not as dense as wheat berries, and it has a lot more surface area, which will allow oxygen to get to it easier than wheat berries. So I try to double that up to make sure that every bit of oxygen is out of there. So for smaller containers, all you have to do is the math and divide it. So if for 1 gallon you need a 400 cc oxygen absorber, it means that for 1 pint you're going to need a 100 cc oxygen absorber, and then for 1/2 a pint you can get away with a 50 cc oxygen absorber. So I hope that helps you out.
Very quickly, who is moderator on channel?
Let's see. I have several moderators.
JT, I see one right there.
JT, Jan.
JT, I need to ask you a question. You see this man named Sean the Don. You need to ban him immediately. He supports the Ravens. This is not legal. Illegal.
JT, don't listen to Victor, okay?
Ban him. We are going to smoke you next week. Smoke you again.
Victor, what is your favorite Russian prep item?
None of my prep items are made in Russia. I buy them all here.
The thing is that he doesn't have any prep items, ladies and gentlemen.
I got Matu's knife still. Very, very
Yeah,
good.
Matu sent him a knife.
Yes, vodka. See, they already answered. Vodka.
Oh, you're welcome,
Coca-Cola.
Gail. Let's see. Sunflowers asks, dark there for months now. It's not completely dark yet. We're still getting a few hours of sunlight here. The darkest part of the year is going to be like the first week to the end of December. We'll have darkness for about 21 and a half hours a day. And the light that we have is not really sunlight. It's just like dusk. So if you could imagine what it's like before the sun rises in the morning, still when it's behind the, behind the what? When the sun is still behind, what do you call that? Sunrise?
The horizon?
The horizon. So if you can picture when the sun is still behind the horizon in the morning, that there's a little bit of light out, but no real sun.
Up in the north in Ute-Galvik.
Victor, you can't just interrupt me like that in the middle of me talking.
Barrow, there is no sunlight there at the moment.
So that's what it's like here for those 3 to 4 weeks of the year when we get like 2 hours, 2.5 hours of sunlight. It's like dusk. What device do you for your wheat berries? Oh, only in my dreams asks, what do I use to make my wheat berries into flour? Anna, just a grinder. All right. You can get either electric grinder. I have an electric grinder, and I also have a couple of hand-powered grinders in case we lose electricity. And that's it. And you can get a hand-powered grinder, a pretty good quality one, for about 50 or 60 bucks. It's on my Amazon storefront. I think it's called a Victorinox or something like that. I forget the name, but it's a pretty good quality one for like $50, $60. And just keep it and put it away with your wheat berries. And while everything is still great, and hopefully everything stays great, you can buy an electric grinder to use for an everyday basis or weekly basis, however often you want to grind your wheat berries.
Hello, totally not Mitzi. I see you enjoy Happy Plant as well. I have advice. You do not need to use oxygen absorber in order to store. Simply treat like, can you say these smoky things?
No, you can't say none of that. Actually, everything you just said is probably going to get me kicked off of YouTube.
Anywho, simply put inside plastic and vacuum, then put inside freezer.
Here, Victor, we have a good question from Northern Girls Hobbies.
It will last a long time in
Go
freezer.
ahead and answer that question, Victor.
Can you reuse oxygen absorbers?
Go ahead, answer that question.
It
No, you cannot.
No,
I thought he was
because
going to know.
Are they absorb the oxygen? I do not get this. Why would you
Yes,
ask
that's
questions?
a good concept. Good concept. Yes. No, never, on a serious note, never reuse an oxygen absorber, even if you think that it's good after you've used it once. And the reason I say that is, think about it this way. Why do you want to risk your food going bad just so you can save 7 to 50 cents on an oxygen absorber? Right? Never reuse it.
Post your Rumble link before I get you banned.
Let me see. Sally asks, where can you buy salt in bulk?
Costco.
Yes, the only place I've ever seen salt in bulk was at Costco or Sam's Club. I believe you can get like a 25-pound bag of salt at Costco's for less than $8. which is a lot. Because I remember that when I started putting salt away about 5 years ago, it was about $3 for that same bag. And I'm not sure about the salt that they sell at Sam's Club, but I know that the salt that they sell at Costco's in bulk is non-iodized. Okay?
If you do not have salt, do not listen to advice, but what you can do is get water softener without any treatment in it. Same thing as salt.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just want you to understand one thing. Anything that Victor says here, I did not say. You have to make sure you do your own due
Simply
diligence.
get water softener that is untreated. Same thing as salt.
Do your own due diligence whenever you go. Actually, do your own due diligence whenever I say anything also. But especially with Victor, if he's giving you prepping advice, make sure that you take it with a grain of salt. Get it?
Get it, get it? Haha, we set it up. We did not.
Let's see.
We did not.
Hillbilly Prepper asks, "Hi AP, do you have a favorite full tang knife?" I don't know what a tang knife is. What's a tang
The
knife?
full tang, that means that the blade extends into the handle.
Oh yeah, I love my BK2, my K-Bar BK2. I did a video a while back. If I could only have two knives, and the K-Bar BK2 is my favorite knife. If I could only have one, it is an outstanding knife. I love that knife. My second one, if I could have two, my second one is a foldable knife, which is my EDC, and it's a zero tolerance foldable knife, and it's really, really nice, and it's an outstanding quality as well. Gale Strong, yes. If you have oxygen absorbers that are used, I would not recommend that you reuse them. PT, we have two of them. Let's see. Where else? Do you can hard-boiled? Annie, you're asking, do I can hard-boiled egg? Go take a look at the video that I did, canning hard-boiled eggs, and you'll see whether I can them or not. I canned them one time just to see what would happen, and I will never can them again. They came out terrible. Oh, yeah, going a little bit fast, huh? Let's see. Victor is a hoot, Rudy. Don't encourage him, Julie.
Hoot, hoot. Ooh, is Hoot Owl here?
Hoot? Hey, is Hoot here? Let's see if Hoot is here. I don't think I seen Hoot. Nope. Hoot's not in the house today.
Oh, man. I like Hoot.
Let's see. Allie asks, where can I find wheat berries? And is my Ninja strong enough? I've never tried grinding wheat berries with with one of those food processors. I'm assuming that it would work. I really think it would work. All right. And you can buy wheat berries on Amazon or from the Oxen Farm site if they have them. I've also seen them in the past at Walmart. And if you have like a grain mill, what do they call those places? Elevators? Where they have like a lot of grain stored away from
Silos.
I'm not sure, but you know those places that like sell grains and seeds and stuff like that for farmers? They usually sell wheat berries, so you can find them there as
A
well.
farmer's market.
I guess.
A market.
Oh yeah,
for
the
farmers.
LDS too. LDS also sells wheat berries. I have a whole bunch of wheat berries from the LDS, and it's good stuff. Victor, will vodka cure my migraine?
It will, yes and no. It will cure it for the moment, but you'll have worse one when it is all said and done. Victor is smoking. I have three.
Victor is a peanut.
I have 3 books I am writing.
Yes, Gail, feed stores. That's what I wanted to get the name, feed stores. You can get wheat berries at feed stores. What? I don't understand what you're laughing at.
Beth Walker.
Beth. Oh my goodness, I don't know, Beth. Beth asks, how can I get my teenage children to clean their room or I don't know. Ask Victor. I don't know.
You cannot. There is nothing you can actually do to them to get them to do what you want. So, either kick them out and cut them off from everything or give in.
Marianne, yeah, I've been busy this week. I had a live stream like interview type deal with I always forget how to say their name. Two Family Homestead, which was actually really nice. I had a really good time. And then yesterday with Grim, and then today here I am. But I think that I'll take a break for the rest of the week until Sunday comes around, and then Sunday we'll be back at it with you guys. Let's see.
Can you store yeast long term?
You know, I'm working on some yeast right now that's probably about 5 years old. It's in my refrigerator. And it's one that I opened that I put in a container in the refrigerator. If you guys saw me do those English muffins, I did a video making English muffins, I don't know, a couple weeks ago maybe. If you saw a little container on the countertop that had some yeast, that yeast is probably about 5 years old by now, and I've kept it in the refrigerator. I'm doing an experiment right now on some yeast that I bought about 5 years ago that I've kept out of the refrigerator, and I have some yeast that I've kept in the freezer. So we'll see what happens with those.
Gross.
Let's see.
Hello, Joyce. Joyce.
Yes, S.J. Mullen, I agree. I think if you store the yeast in the freezer, that's the best place to store it.
Victor is
Victor,
up to
you
50
got-
dislikes. Yes, yes, we need. Hey, put that back.
Oh my goodness, Victor.
51, yes. We need 49 more.
Oh my goodness. He looks like his favorite team just scored a touchdown. 51 now, Victor. Oh goodness. Look, Lois Young says, I have yeast that is 7 years old. I keep mine in the freezer. Awesome. Awesome.
Take away cell phone for half a day. I say you take away half their cell phone for full day.
Heidi Jenkins, thank you. It feels good too. Let's see. What else?
Give Victor one of your $100 bills I sent you. He did.
He took one.
I took. Yes.
Kenneth, he took one
I
without
did
my
not ask.
permission.
I did
I
not
told
ask.
him, stay away from those. Those are not real. And he says, oh, can I have one? I'm like, no, they're mine.
I
And
go
he
make
took
video
one.
with one.
Oh, goodness.
You have a daughter and one son my age. My age is 54. You must be very old.
Up Tech Extreme, actually, I do. I have 3 of them now because one of our community members sent me 2, and I already have 1, and they're all Bowfangs. So I just got to learn how to use them now. Jeff's Cooking Adventure, thank you very much for the super chat.
Victor, tell AP to stay away from northern lights. Well, we are in the north and there's lights all around, so pretty impossible. Thank you anyway.
Sweeps, Harriet, don't encourage him.
This kid is hilarious. I am adult.
No,
Definitely an adult.
Sweeps is not talking about you. She's not talking about you. Let's see. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, what do you guys say? You start putting down what you guys were prepping this week. What have you prepped this week? Put like one item that you've prepped this week. And I think that would be great. It gives us ideas.
Good question.
Okay, Jupiter's Realm asks, if an oxygen absorber with rice and mylar didn't work, do I need to repack it or is it good as is? So what I'm assuming you're saying, Jupiter's Realm, is that you put an oxygen absorber inside of a mylar bag with rice and then you sealed it, and then the bag didn't seal in around the rice. I'm assuming that that's what you're asking. Rice will last a very long time even without an oxygen absorber, as long as you have it in a sealed container. If you plan on having that rice in there for a really long term, meaning like for more than 10 years or 20 years, like the way I pack mine is for 10, 20 years, then yeah, it wouldn't hurt if you just cut a small slit on one of the corners, stick another oxygen absorber in there, and then resealed it. Let's see. Okay, let's see. People,
I seen
Yeah,
comment
sorry.
that says you can make wine out of yeast. I do same thing.
okay, so people are saying what things they prep this week.
Oh, green beans.
So someone says beans, green beans.
30 pounds of pancake mix.
Awesome. Pancake mix will go a long way. However, ladies and gentlemen, check this out. Man, I hope this doesn't bother you guys, but it's because it's the truth. I did a video a while back where I showed you guys how to make pancakes from scratch. And I'll tell you what, that is a great recipe. So go look for that video and copy down that recipe because this is a great recipe. I won't buy pancake mix anymore. Whatever I have in my pantry that I haven't used, I'm just going to use that up. And then once I use all that up, I'll just make my own from scratch because it's easy and you don't have to worry about the leavening inside of it puffing up your bag like it did mine. So let's see. Someone here prepped chicken soup, some meat, some food. Well, that's good.
A digital skin.
A mobile digital scanner. Lots of cat food. Good. If you're prepping cat food and dog food, in my opinion, the best preps is going to be in cans. If you can get canned foods, because they're going to last a lot longer.
All you need is Welch's grape juice, aerator, and yeast. Sit
Let me
inside
see.
of
Sweet
closet
potatoes.
for 2 weeks.
Now, when you dehydrate celery, you don't get a very big yield. Let us know, Carolyn. Let us know how many stalks or how many pounds of celery you dehydrated and about how much you ended up with in a measurement of like a cup or a half a cup or a quart or something like that.
We are up to 61.
Oh my goodness. I get the worst like-dislike ratios when you're on live stream, Victor.
I know, it is amazing.
Oh my
It is best.
goodness.
Rice. I bought
Let me
headlamp.
see. I bought a headlamp for each of them. Awesome. You know what's funny? I'm going to be reviewing a headlamp here in the next few days. And it's a very nice headlamp. And you guys are going to like it because there's going to be a giveaway involved. But it's a really nice. It's by Through Night. And I think that they're my favorite headlamp or flashlight company because everything that I've reviewed of them has always been good quality. The only problem with them is they're a little bit pricey, but I think that they're quality product.
Takes about 5 full celery stalks.
Well, did Carol answer that
I
question?
think she did. It's down there.
Oh, it's down here. Okay, let's take a look. Yeah, we definitely need to prep that coffee, ladies and gentlemen.
I do not date.
Where's Carol?
Oh, right there.
Where?
Oh, no. That wasn't her.
Carol, we're looking for your answer to see how many celery stalks it took.
But that's what someone else said.
Okay, so Northwood Cheryl says it takes about 5 full celery stalks to fit 1 quart when dehydrated. No, that's a lot.
It is a lot.
I do remember when I had a dehydrator years ago, I dehydrated some celery, and it took a lot of celery to make just like a quart. And I still have that celery too. I'm going to open it one of these days or one of these years. That's a good prep there, Elite. Elite Combat Fitness says purchase tons of tuna, oyster, sardines, and clams. If you like eating that stuff, that's a great prep because you're looking at a whole bunch of concentrated protein there.
And with enough oyster, you can populate the next generation of humans.
And a lot of omega-3s also. Victor, you have to stop interrupting me mid-sentence because that is very rude, don't you think?
You cannot finish sentence after done?
Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see. Do you have cooked meat? Deborah asks, do you have to cook meat before you can it? No, you do not. I prefer the cold pack method, which is the method where you just take the raw meat and put it in the jar and then pressure can it over the hot pack method. But either or will work. All right. Well, I don't think we're gonna. Hey, Prepper Nation, John, I don't think we're gonna make 1,000 likes today because we're at about an hour and almost 10 minutes. So we're gonna be calling it good here in a couple more minutes. Let's see. I just want to make sure that I'm not missing any questions that may seem to be important. All right. Hey, Casey, thank you very much for joining in.
It took all of his likes.
Yeah, look at that. We just got 1,000. Victor said that he took all of my likes.
No, someone said Joyce. Joyce.
Yeah, Victor took your likes. Yeah, Joyce, he sure did. Oh, good. Let me see. Philosopher Bees, Alaska Prepper Gold. I don't know if you're asking about gold.
Gold? Question mark. Gold? Gold.
Oh man, I'll tell you what, Jacqueline. If you guys have a Costco near you, hey, there's WV. How you doing, Kim? If you guys have a Costco near you and you like tuna, try their albacore tuna. It's a little pricey. I think it's like $15 or $16 for an 8 pack, but that's the best albacore tuna I've ever had. It tastes very clean and it doesn't leave you with a fishy taste after you eat it.
No, 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 no.
Thank you, Lois.
No.
Oh, goodness. Well, Victor, I think that we're about done for today. Dry can in oven, your dry. Okay. Want to make sure. Hey, look at that. Kevin Chadburn's in the house. How you doing, Kevin? You've been hiding? I didn't see you all chat. It's good to see you, man. I hope you're doing well.
Someone is watching from before the era of modernization. Where is it? Where did it go?
I don't know.
BC Canada. Canada back in time.
That's British Columbia, Canada, Victor.
I refuse to believe this.
Okay, Amanda Lee. I think this is going to be the last question and answer, ladies and gentlemen. Amanda Lee asks, should I add oxygen absorbers in ball jars if storing salt, spices, or flour in them? I would say yes, with the exception of salt. You don't have to add an oxygen absorber to salt when you're dry canning them. All of the other things you mentioned, I would, and I have. When I've stored spices and even flour in canning jars and mason jars, dry canning them, yes, I would absolutely add an oxygen absorber. Then again, it depends on how long you plan on keeping it stored. If you're just doing it because you have an overflow and you're just using a jar to put the extra spice in there and you plan on using it like within a year or even 2 years, I would not. But if you're doing it specifically because you're going to put it away for long term, then yes, I would go ahead and add an oxygen absorber. Oh, Jeff Gutierrez. Thank you, AP. You helped to push us to prepare.
I do believe it's Gutierrez.
No, it's Gutierrez. Gutierrez.
Gutierrez.
Let me finish reading the super chat, Victor.
Fine.
Right now, we are in the hardest hit area in El Paso. Oh, man. Hey, best of luck to you, Jeff. I hope you guys are well. But more than that, I'm very, very happy that you guys are prepared. Very happy that you are. Let me see. Michelle Lynn. Love your channel and your Prepper Nation are my favorite. You and Prepper Nation. Hey, you know, John is here, Michelle. So thank you very much for that, Michelle. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you. Okay, let me see. Evelyn H., can you can meat with bones in them? I have in the past. It's come out all right. However, I have heard that you should not. Okay? I have in the past, and it's turned out all right. We actually opened a jar of some chicken thighs that we can with the bones in them. They were just fine. However, I have heard that you should not. And that jar of chicken thighs that had the bones in them, that was about, I want to say close to 5 years old, if not 5 years old. Hey, there's Pinball. How you doing, Pinball? Joyce asks, is my Patreon page very different than the YouTube? Joyce, on my Patreon page, I put up everything that I put up on YouTube. However, I am going to be putting up at least one video, maybe 2 videos a week on there that I would not put on YouTube because it would more than likely be censored and or threaten my channel, you know, from staying around. I still try to keep politics and religion out of it, but I talk about things that YouTube doesn't really like you to talk about, just like about the health crisis that's going on now, things like that, you know. And I'm also going to be doing videos on all of the firearms that I like and that I have and why I have them and things like that. So I'm trying to put videos up there that YouTube doesn't like, right? And like I said, in the future, I'm going to be doing at least one live stream per month, if not 2, over on Patreon as well.
I do not trim my eyebrows. I am indeed potty trained. I go outside every time.
Let me see. Someone asked if I'm on BitChute. I am not. And the reason I'm not is because I really don't like it. I think that it's very unfriendly to its users. Not saying that it's a bad platform with bad intent. It's just not very user friendly. I talked about it earlier this live stream that I did open up a Rumble account. And what I'm going to do is either in the next day or two, I'm going to do a video to show you all how you can register on Rumble, because it's very easy. That way you guys can follow me on there as well in case something happens to YouTube in the future. Well, all right, ladies and gentlemen, we're at what? We're at an hour and 15 minutes. You guys know that I'm a lot older than John and Grim over at Prepper Nation and at Grim Survival, so I can't stay up as late as they can.
But I can.
No, you will. You can do it on your channel if you like, not on this one.
I get you many, many more likes.
No, you didn't. You got me like, I got like a 1,000%.
It was only a 3.
Look at that. I got another one. I just got another one.
I only bring it up 54 dislikes.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just want you to know. Hey, David Armstrong. How you doing, David?
Over 1,000 likes. I can take some away. Be no
I
problem.
just want you to know that before Victor got here, we only had 2 dislikes. Soon as he came in, look, I'm gonna have to sign out now. So I got 60 now.
But now you have 1.1 thousand likes.
Oh my goodness. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to call it good.
Oh, you must type in channel name for me. Plug in my channel.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining in today. I really appreciate you guys spending some time with us.
Yeah, take care,
No,
guys.
in all seriousness, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. This is one of the highlights of my week, as well as Sunday when we hang out. So thank you very much. I had a great time with you guys. I hope you did as well. Remember to be good to each other. Don't stop prepping, ladies and gentlemen, no matter what. Keep your preps up. Keep filling in your gaps. Don't stop. All right. Remember to be good to each other. When good people do good things happen. Remember to reach one, teach one, and repeat.
Victor,
If
no
we all
last
did
name.
this,
Victor, no
if
last
we all
name.
did this, the world would be a better place.
And you know that it would be a better place.
Many blessings to all of you and your families. I'm Alaska
I
Prepper,
am Victor.
and we are out. God bless you guys. Have a good night.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.